hours from right now, Notre Dame and Clemson will kick off in the Cotton Bowl with a trip to the College Football Playoff National Championship game on the line. Today, both teams met the media to talk about the big showdown. News Center 16's Alex Wilcox was there, and he joins us now live from Dallas, Texas. And Alex, it looks a lot nicer there than it did yesterday.
Yeah, that's right, Lindsay. It was a madhouse at AT&T Stadium today for Media Day as members of the media got to speak with the players and the coaches. And this will be the final time that we hear from the players until after the Cotton Bowl, when the game has been decided and Notre Dame will either be playing for a national championship or their season will end with a disappointing loss to Clemson. Now, a big factor in that game will be Notre Dame quarterback Ian Book. He, of course, came into this season as the backup, became the starter midway through the season, and the offense has roared to life, leading Notre Dame to the College Football Playoff. I sat down with Ian Book for a one-on-one conversation today with Media Day about how he's feeling ahead of the biggest game of his life.
Extremely excited, very fortunate for this opportunity, and we're that much closer to our end goal of winning a national championship. So, there's really not much more to say, and being able to play in here as well, just makes it that much more exciting. Yeah,
given the big stage that you're on, and not only the big stage, but the huge venue you're playing in, you've gotten to practice here the last couple days. Get used to the stadium, the giant media board, and all of that stuff. How much has that helped you guys get ready and kind of visualize what it's going to be like on Saturday?
I think it helps a lot. Just being able to embrace the moment and being able to practice in here. So when we run out, it's not the first time that we see all this, and this is going to help both teams. And I think it's huge that we've been able to practice in here.
We've been talking to you guys a couple times since the USC game, and it's always felt so abstract that this game is so far away. Now it's finally right here. Is it feeling real to you yet?
It does. Yeah, it feels real. We all know how close it is, and we're all ready. We're ready to play, and we've been practicing and preparing the way we have all year, and we're just ready to play.
Both you and Trevor Lawrence for Clemson come in during the middle of the season. You guys are probably the only two who know how difficult that is. I guess, how difficult is that to come in during the middle of the season and play as well as you have?
It's difficult, and something I wanted to pride myself in this whole entire year is being able to prepare for my opportunity, prepare like I'm the starter, and just be ready for that shot. Because you never know when that opportunity's coming. I just wanted to be ready for it.
Some big news that broke this week was that Brandon Wimbush would be transferring, of course, the guy you replaced, but a guy that you're also friends with and close with. What was your reaction to that news?
I'm happy for Brandon and whatever he decides. He's a great friend of mine, and, I know whatever he decides, he'll do well. I know he'll excel. And it might be a big deal to some people right now that the news broke, but it just kind of shows the person Brandon is, because it's something that hasn't affected this team, and you can just tell how focused he is for the game, and it just shows the type of person Brandon is, because it could be a big deal and kind of get some people distracted, but we're all focused on this game, and he is as well.
The other big storyline this week, of course, was the positive drug tests for a couple of Clemson players, including their star defensive tackle, Dexter Lawrence. If Dexter Lawrence can't go, how much does that affect you guys? Does that make things easier on you, knowing that Dexter Lawrence won't be flushing you out of the pocket?
He's a great player, and, it's something actually our whole entire team hasn't even talked about yet. Coaches haven't said anything. We don't know if he's going to play, and I think we all expect him to play. And, we're preparing the same way every day, and we're just going to controlling what we can control.
So controlling what you can control, what do you feel is going to be the key difference in this game?
Just doing what we've been doing this whole entire season, preparing the same way we have, and controlling what we can control and making the really big plays when it matters. That's how you win these playoff games.
Now the quarterback on the other side is Trevor Lawrence, a true freshman who also came in midway through the season and replaced the starter to lead Clemson to where they are here in Dallas for the College Football Playoff. Coming up at 4:30, we'll hear from him and how he's gotten the Tigers to this point. Reporting live in Dallas, Alex Wilcox, News Center 16.